Jesus asks a profound question in Matthew 7. Why do you call me Lord, Lord? Now, the interesting thing is, if you look at that in the Greek, he doesn't say the word twice. We say that in English to emphasize. But picture it as if you wrote the word Lord and you underlined it, put it in bold type, and then highlighted it with a yellow marker. That's really what that word means. Why do you call me Lord and not do what I say? See, that's the issue. Is it's all about obedience. Because you say so. And the point that Jesus is making is that his lordship is not demonstrated by our church worship. His lordship is not demonstrated by our salvation experiences. Right? So if you come down to the altar today and you bow and you make Jesus Lord. Let's say somebody's watching online and they're watching our live stream and they see you come down and they bow. Nobody is ever going to go up to you and say, "Man, you bowed so cool. That was just, you just prayed so awesome." What impresses people, what intrigues people, what challenges people is when we live our lives in obedience to Jesus Christ at times when it doesn't make sense. And they're like, "Man, if I was in that situation, I'd be doing this." Well, that's not what God told me to do. It's interesting because Jesus is put out into deep water. And that happens after the instruction. And let me tell you why. Depth is not about education. Depth is about application. It's not about coming into church and going, "Oh man, that was deep. But that was deep, man. Was that deep? Yeah, I took notes, it was so deep." That's not deep. Deep is what happens after the instruction takes place. Jesus instructs, will obedience follow? Church, obedience, especially in the hard things, is where we display the reality of our salvation.